Serving the videography industry what it needs, the guy they call waiter can make any scene look twice as mean than anything you ever seen. Deep convos, this brother is more than a man with a camera. With his advice on life and his honest opinions, the man behind CHLN Network is now looking to chill more than he's ever had, now that he's found his niche, and he ain't stopping for no
hating ass bitch.
I give you a waiter in the CHLN Network. People a little bit, man. This guy right here, yo, got some of the best videos. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say something. The best videos around the area. You know what I'm saying? Like movie type. Like I'm talking like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Kirk in the background right now, shaking his head like, yeah, bro. Like I'm telling you, that shit is amazing. Like so how did you get into
it won't always like that, man.
I feel you.
It won't always like that.
Same thing we just talked about, that 1,000-hour theory.
Nah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Everything for me, it started with music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Being like 13, 14 in my mama crib, you know what I'm saying? Just recording. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see myself picking up no camera, doing all this other extra shit. But until it got to a point in time, I was in high school, I was taking video production, but I was just doing that shit as an elective. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to the point, senior year, you know what I'm saying? Last day of school, I was like, you know what? I like shooting a little bit. Niggas make music, so niggas need videos.
Right.
So I stole the goddamn camera, and I was like, I ain't finna come back in this bitch. Yeah. I just started shooting. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, it was literally a snowball effect, bro. Like, I just started shooting, bro. Like, I won't charge and shit. I was just fucking shooting a lot of shit for the church, you know what I'm saying? And just trying to just get good, bro.
Right.
And honestly, bro, like to think where I am right now, I mean, to be totally honest with you, bro, like back in the day, like when I was young, bro, I always knew I wanted to be something, but I didn't know that this is what I was going to end up being.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I tell a lot of people a lot of the times, man, it was like, I feel like I became who I needed when I was younger.
Yeah.
When I was making music, when I'm 13, 14, trying to get that break, I just feel like now that I'm older, I'm about to be 28 too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I really feel like I became who I needed, bro. Like,
I feel you.
And this is like with me being in that situation, bro. It's like everybody that's coming up doing music is like, I feel them.
Yeah.
I know where they coming from, bro. I know what they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And just for me just being who I am, bro, like I'm a natural helping motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right for me to extend my hand and just try to help somebody else.
Yeah, because I think I first got into you when I seen you were doing the interviews from 17K and shit, and I was like, oh shit, like someone doing interviews. I think the one day I was just in the studio one day and just randomly was like, yo, somebody get an interview done, nigga.
I appreciate that, man. You definitely helped me pay a bill that day.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'm glad I did, bro. No problem, bro.
I gotta ask a question. This is my first time I ever met you. I hear about you all the time. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your name ring bells in the burg and shit like that. So everybody would be like, hey, waiter.
That's why it's a waiter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you call him my name, hey, waiter.
Like a server. But you ain't never been a server.
Nah, bro. Man, to go to the whole name. Nah, bro. Back in the day, man, you know what I'm saying? I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? I was going by the name Swift, right? And then like my sister gave me a CD of one of her coworkers. He was making music. He had said something in that joint. He was like, I'm not a waiter, how I'm serving these MCs. And I was like, oh shit. Like a moment of clarity moment. I was like, shit, I'm going to be the waiter and I'm going to dish out that good shit. Whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I decided to step around.
We going to do that. Let me go ahead and say this. I call myself A Pizzle Pay, but when I first called off, it was A Pain. A Pain because I'm hurting these niggas.
Nah, I mean, to each his own, bro. Like, yo, I'm literally like 14. I'm gonna be Swift the waiter, bro. Like, I literally just stuck around with it, bro.
They can't live with me.
Nah, bro. That's how it literally was for me, bro. Like, and I believed it so much back then. I was like, I don't know, nobody going by the name waiter, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be waiter, man. And I appreciate y'all too. Y'all recognizing, you know what I'm saying, everything I've been doing, bro. Because
it's hard not to. It's hard not to recognize greatness, bro.
It's 2020 right now. How long you been doing
I've been doing everything collectively going on 14 years.
2006?
Since I was 14, bro. I'm about to be 28.
Nice.
So you half your life.
Yeah.
Half your life you been doing this shit, nigga.
Basically.
You need a diploma and some more shit, nigga.
So, I'm gonna tell niggas like this, bro. Like, you don't gotta go to college, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, if you doing anything creative, like I get it. You wanna go in there, you learn all this shit, but fuck all that shit, bro.
I had somebody tell me when I was serving that they believe that like a year serving is like worth 4 years in like socialism of college or some shit like that. Because But then that year you meet so many people. You know
No,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure. Yeah, the best thing to do is get experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get experience. I
keep
don't
on
care if
working.
it's motherfucking shooting videos, stripping. I don't give a fuck what it is, bro.
Yep.
The more you do it, the better you get. And that's just it's literally
That's
just
just
a
the
simple
facts
as
of
that.
it. That's just the facts of it. Like, that's why I talked about like when I took the computer and started just recording the shit in the basement. Like that's this type of shit you gotta do. And the only way I think you're gonna be able to be great is you gotta continue to do whatever you're gonna do, and you gotta almost be strict with yourself.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're not gonna feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's big thing, man. A lot of people still learning. Like I'm learning today, man. Is discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Man, sometimes it's hard trying to get that damn discipline just to get your ass up, say and do what the fuck you say you're gonna do just to get it done, bro. Because it's like Sprint was saying, man. Like from just growing up, you can have strict parents. It's the balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in my household, you know what I'm saying, it was fairly balanced, more so on the lenient side.
Okay.
But it's just like just me living that way. It's like I see how it affects you into adulthood.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? Like being like rebellious and just being kind of free spirited.
Yeah.
Now you're grown and you still kind of have that mindset and
She ain't
attitude.
gonna get
And
you
then
no
you
more
battle
behind
like, you
bars.
know what I'm saying? You battle society and the structure system.
Bro, cause
You
this
like,
nigga
what
would
the
tell you
fuck?
like when we was in high school, bro, we was just running around. Our parents was more a little more freer than.
I ain't gonna lie, my people was at work most of the time.
So you doing what the
So,
fuck you
yeah,
want to
bro,
do.
we
Just to
used to
keep
run
the
around.
fucking house, just to keep
Exactly.
payments on the
Yeah.
house. You know what I'm saying? They,
Yeah, we used to
they
run
do. They
around.
pull them hours just so they could pull enough on the check so they could pay rent and shit like that.
No, for sure.
So yeah, I was running them up. I don't give a fuck. As soon as
neighborhood,
I got home,
yeah.
dropped the book down,
Facts.
I'm out the back door. You ain't nobody
No,
stop.
bro,
Who gonna stop me?
same way,
And it's
bro.
like at that point you're not really gaining. We didn't really know. I was always had the discipline from the soccer, so I was always like when sometimes when niggas was playing was still I had to go to practice and shit. So I did all my shit was kind of like a little bit ready, but I realized. You're not really learning nothing when you don't go and play a sport after school. You just go home, put the book back down, and go play basketball all day, or go sit
You
there.
just learning to run the streets, nigga.
You just doing nothing
Literally
but
just
going.
learning
And we
to run
already
the
hate
streets,
school.
nigga.
Most of us hate the fucking school.
You learn the street
know?
I mean, I like school.
You did?
know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay,
I
okay.
like school. I mean, I like getting good grades.
I just
like
couldn't
doing all
I
that
just
shit.
didn't. Bro, I failed every single test, bro. I just couldn't get with it.
I mean,
All
some
them
motherfuckers ain't meant.
All them
for school.
F's, bro, used to add up to me because I like to win, bro. So all them F's used to fuck with me. Like, nigga, what the fuck? I keep failing, dog. And then I didn't study and shit. I used to hate studying. That shit used to fuck.
That was a big thing you said, man. You say you like to win, and this is like, bro. Like I'm sitting there thinking, bro. Like I'm realizing that sometimes, like, in order for you to honestly win, you gotta be okay losing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because like I'll sit there and think about all the times, like you want to be great, but it's like, bro, you gotta accept where you at, bro.
'cause
Like,
you
and if
learn
you're not
from the
great,
losses.
it's okay. But like, bro, it's the duality of shit, bro. Like, yeah, everybody want to be the greatest, but like, nigga, like, is your mind there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And more so importantly, not
Glad
your
you
mind,
said that.
but is your spirit there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Your mind, body, and soul. All that shit plays a big part in who the fuck you are as a person, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really into like spirituality, bro.
I'm
like,
glad we got on this subject because
No,
like
for
my
sure.
mom is that's what she does. You know, she's a life coach and she's big into spirituality, churches and shit. That's what she used to take me to was mostly like different type of churches. Like it was like we used to like close our eyes and meditate. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the everyday like regular churches. So I'm into things like that. And like as I get older, like now I'm like what's important. Like my best friend Andre, like me and him talk all the time. Like we just really critique each other on life and shit. We've been doing that shit since we were kids. And fucking it's mostly like we talk about the only way you're gonna make it for real. Like even before I started the music show, I told him I want to do music. He was like, bro, get right in life. Get right financially, get right spiritually, and then attack music. Still do music.
No, I get that, man. But I would say, man, honestly, bro, like I feel like it's getting right spiritually and mentally. Because I'll literally sit there and think about a lot of shit that I've done, right? I remember being like 14, 15, having a journal. You know how motherfuckers say write shit down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to write shit. I don't remember it. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm
You
looking
gotta
at shit
write
that I
shit
wrote down, bro. Like, and this is like, I go back to it. I'm like, damn, yo, look, I actually did this, and it wasn't in like a linear sequence of time. Like it wasn't like I said it didn't happen, bro. The shit always creeps up on you until you had that epiphany moment. Like,
I'm
damn,
tell you
that shit
right
just
now,
fucking
bro.
happened.
Back when I was in Maryland and shit, when I told you when I was started doing the music with Day Day, it used to be 10 niggas and shit. We used to be chilling in the studio and shit. I was like, yo, might as well do a fucking podcast. We all geeking. It's funny niggas here. It's serious niggas here. It's females here. We can have all this fucking different shit. I'm like, let's start a podcast. Record this shit one time. These niggas just was like, yo, we just fuck it. We're not gonna do that shit anymore. Yeah. Bro, so like when my mans had heard this shit, he was like, bro, everything you said back when we was in Maryland, you said like what you're doing about 6 years later, bro. Like you were doing He's how you said you wanted your music to sound crystal clear. You told me you wanted to sing. You told me all this shit, bro. And you're doing all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't it crazy how it work when you think about it like that, bro? Like,
for sure.
Cause like, bro, honestly, bro, CHLN started like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? The thought. I'm in fucking high school, bro.
Right.
I'm just right now, chilling, and then it's like just recently, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit start is coming into fruition, bro. And I'm like, damn, bro, like. I said this shit 10 years ago, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy to look at. It's crazy to look at.
It is crazy, bro.
It's crazy. I say that shit all the time when I look back at my raps and stuff. I listen to older songs that from us or anyone we made songs with, or like just songs I used to listen to a lot back then, and then see how it comes to light now. Yeah. It's like, just like you said, it's shocking as hell. It's like we didn't understand the words as we was writing them down. But we understand now.
The words are powerful.
Words are powerful.
I'm trying to tell you because
words are powerful. I don't know if y'all ever read this book. It's called The 4 Agreements. Listen to The 4 Agreements. Pull it up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's 4 agreements, and I think it's the first agreement is called "Be impeccable with your word." And what they do is they break down actually what words are. You know what I'm saying? Basically, words are like magic. If you literally sit there and think about it, you know what I'm saying? The power and the intent that goes into words, bro, it literally manifests. Now, it's all
sharp as the sword.
Exactly, bro. Now, if you sit there and think about it, like the power that you have over somebody or with somebody, like we're sitting here talking, right? You can just be neutral right now. You don't feel nothing. And I may look at you and I'll be like, yo, you ugly as fuck, right? And then you internalize that. Now that becomes your reality if you don't have a sense of defense.
It's what you program yourself with.
He looked at me when he said it, though.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. Whoever internalizes it,
he internalized that shit,
becomes their reality.
But that's also funny you say that because you know how they say they try to blame stuff on video games or TV and stuff like that because people are putting that stuff into them. But I'm saying, just like he said, it's what he said that word, you got a feeling. Exactly. Now, if you're sitting there watching something, but now, here's the argument. It's up to you to interpret what you want to program yourself with. But like he said, as long as it's coming out of you, it got to be good because that's all that counts. And that's all. Like that's your last line of defense
he
right there.
He listened to like a song
before letting something in.
Killed John Lennon or this, that.
Definitely. Yeah. I just wanted to say that. That's crazy how people say that, man.
I'm telling you, because like the power of word, like even I go back to listen to like lyrics in my old songs. Things I'm doing, I spoke to, and like I had this series I had, like it's called Visions. So and the whole vibe of it is all talking about what I'm gonna do in the future. So I started, that was like my first mixtape I put out, and I go back and look and talking about buying buildings and talking about shit like that. Those are things, not to talk too much, but those are things that I'm about to do this year. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything, bro, is what you speak. It's gonna come, bro. Like every single thing,
positive and negative. But I mean, me and Bando used to talk all the time on Instagram, man. Especially when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying, like the dark side of shit. Because that's the dark side of shit is what a lot of people want to avoid. But you gotta understand that the dark and good make one.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like you need both sides. So for us to suppress and try to like, nah, I'm not this way.
You're not really trying to get a whole
understanding. You know what I'm saying? You're not fully understanding yourself. And it's like lately for me, bro, I don't know about y'all, but like for the past couple months, shit just been feeling real fucking everywhere, hectic. And for me, emotionally and spiritually, it's like my main focus is just like, I need to get James, right? That's my name, James. You know what I'm saying? I need to just figure out who I am, bro. Like, because I feel like I can't move forward until I understand self. And understanding that what's happening right here is all what's in here. You see what I'm saying? So if it's fucked up in here, it's going to be fucked up out there. As it blows over as in without. Nah, bro, like it's
nighttime walks through the woods and shit, finding little secret stuff.
You gonna have to, bro, and it's
isolation.
It's necessary, bro. Like, and honestly, I still think about myself, bro. Like, just being alone, that's something that I literally struggle with, bro. Like, I've literally been in relationships Ever since I was 13 years old, no breaks. I ain't been single. And that's the shit that bothers me.
How you feel about that, bro?
I feel fucked up about it because now I see the effects of not dealing with self.
Listening to something like that, I feel like you like relying on dependency.
And it feels like dependency situation. No, fucking keep it real, because it is what it is. Because I would sit there and think like, damn, why do I feel like I always
need somebody?
Where did that come from?
Everybody's dependent in some way. But that does, especially when you starting out. If you so dependent, as soon as you're not gonna know what to do. That's why some people who got it all lose it, and they jump off the buildings and shit.
Block. You need that companionship and or type shit. Like that's how I am a little bit, but then I need the shit, but then at the same time I don't want it. So when I get it, I just push it away.
You just want to know. Everybody just want to know there's something.
Everybody wants to know that there's somebody out there that cares for them and that truly loves them. But the thing that I realized as I got older, bro, I neglected myself. I neglected loving and understanding self. And with that, I've seen how.
Do you see yourself getting over this hump?
I see myself getting over this hump, but where I'm at now, you know what I'm saying? I'm
time.
going through it, but it's foreign to me. It's foreign because I'm saying half my damn life. You know what I'm saying? With people.
You got children.
Myself. Yeah, I got a daughter.
Yeah, whole time.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's also fucking crazy, you know what I'm saying? You got kids with somebody, then it's like, man, y'all break up, and then it's like you try to, it's like my situation was like broke up with my baby moms, right? Knowing I got a daughter, trying to figure out that, and then like the habit side of me trying to spark something else with somebody else, but it was just like, nah.
You don't even need it.
Because I need to focus on self. And everything that has to do with focusing on self has to really, really deal with the vision of where I see myself. And I feel like if I can't get past that, then I won't get there. You see what I'm saying?
Do you feel like sometimes I feel like, bro, I feel like I like me and my best friend Andre, we talk about suppress. He'd be like, yo, you suppress all your shit through work. That's what you do. Like you fucking. Yeah,
this nigga's a workaholic.
You
yo.
fucking.
You don't sleep.
Go to work.
That nigga be
you
up.
Fucking go record, or you fucking writing, or you planning some shit. You owe everything does to work or making some money or doing whatever.
Therapy.
So like,
you
think that's like a problem? Because like,
bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Like hiding behind work when it comes to dealing with shit is good for the hustle, but mentally and spiritually, it ain't no good because you're avoiding something. You're literally avoiding yourself.
That's true.
And you go to work to push all that shit. You don't want to think about nothing. You push it out. What's gonna happen?
Smoking too, bro.
You gonna smoke? I mean, look, I smoke at night I meditate, smoke, get high, just to go to sleep.
Real. We can keep this shit
real.
No,
I'm gonna give it to you real. That's all the way I'm gonna motherfucking be. But literally dealing and forcing yourself to work. Yeah, to the niggas and everybody, to the outside world, man, this nigga get me. Yeah, but inside, but have you ever felt so motherfucking broken?
Nigga, what?
And that's how it
Talk
be, bro.
bad shit.
Yeah.
Niggas be broken and working. You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck is that going to work out?
Look, that's the key. That's the key. That's the key with being mentally healthy. Like you got to be financially healthy as well. And the best way to be financially healthy is to put things in your own hands. If you're able to do that, and if you want to do that.
Because I don't get how people say fucking money can't buy happiness. That's some bullshit. It can buy happiness, but at the end of the day, it depends on what you do with it.
Fuck all that.
It depends on what you do.
Money can't buy happiness. If you go around asking for a chicken fillet sandwich, you be like, you need $1.50 or whatever, and then the nigga be like, I don't got it. Oh damn.
You not happy.
What if the nigga behind the counter be like, you know what?
Take it. You happy as
shit for free.
Yeah, but money buy happiness.
Nah, fuck. Nah, but you gotta think about it like this. If there's no fucking money, there's no money. Let's say money was never ever fucking created.
But we're not talking about happiness for a second. I'm talking about overall happiness. Like you could be happy without money here and there, but overall soulful yearning, burning, you're not gonna be happy.
I ain't overall happy.
The reason I disagree with that is because this is something I'm learning myself, bro. Like I can't keep thinking for the future. Because all niggas got is right now, bro. Like, am I happy right now? And if I'm not happy right now, what do I need to do to get happy right now? Because if I'm not happy right motherfucking now, bro. Like,
you can't do what you need to do efficiently.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I was listening to one of the interviews. I can't remember who it was, but fucking one of them said that the reason why they felt like it was so easy to make it back in the day when it was in New York and shit was niggas were just having fun. We wasn't even thinking about it.
You're not thinking about the money.
Niggas weren't thinking about no deal. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the realest shit, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you, the realest shit, bro. Like every time I take my mind off the things that I want, they come. The moment I sit there and think about how it's gonna come, it never fucking.
That's why I go back to what my best friend told me. He said, "Get financially healthy. It's music. If you put the music as your money maker, you're gonna always be stressed out. That's why you gotta think bigger. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think what's gonna be the actual thing that's gonna make me financially healthy, so I can treat my craft to how I want to really treat it. And that's what I've been building on to now. I'm starting this year. You know what I'm saying? So,
sure.
and I feel like at some point, like I know you say money can't buy happiness, but I feel like it completes it. And the way society is now. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's all perspective. I'm not saying if I had some money, I ain't gonna be happy. Because I'm telling you right now, I hate being broke.
I feel you.
I hate being broke. But it's just the fact that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, without anything, you know what I'm saying, material, what'll make me happy? Like, prime example is, like, if you wake up tomorrow in a bad fucking mood, right? What's going, like, in 5 seconds from now, what's gonna get you back right?
See, me is always giving back. Like I can't do shit without bread. Like I can't, cause I'm a cheap ass nigga for real. Like I don't really need too much.
I'm glad you're speaking your truth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got bread, cause I be holding on to a lot of shit. So fucking, I feel like it's like one of the things where you gotta really put into perspective what you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? For me, like I know I want to give back, so I know in this day and age to give back and that fulfills me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even me having a team of these people right now, like I know I help Kirk with something that he's dealing with just for me being around. I'm like, I'm never going. You know what I'm saying? I hit this nigga every single fucking. So what's up? What we doing now? What's today? You know what I'm saying? We got to do today. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even with Avery, you know what I'm saying? Like pulling him in, you know what I'm saying? Giving him something to do. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to do a platform like I've always dreamed of when we was kids. I've always dreamed of. If you can remember, I was talking about doing this shit when we was young. You know what I'm saying? But while we was soccer and shit. I was like, bro, I'm making this soccer and bring all y'all niggas and we go fuck it.
So now that you have it, what are you going to do with it?
For sure. Now, bro, it's
we're gonna get an interview with A Waiter. That's what we
and we did that.
Yeah, for sure. Man.
We're going the next one's gonna be in the next level of growth. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it's not my growth, it's everyone's growth because it inspired. For me, it got inspired from what 17K was doing, and I know you had a helping hand with 17K as well. So I know it inspired from you guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's everyone's growth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like me creating job opportunities at some point. Me just even giving my friends an opportunity to get the crowd. Like this man a comedian, you know what I'm saying? Me giving him an opportunity, like, bro, like I may not know what the fuck I'm doing, but bro, let me like help you out with your fucking comedy shit. Let me find some.
I'm in the same boat, bro. Like to be totally honest with you, bro, that's what you know what I'm saying with Sprint right here, bro. Like back in the day, it was Roddy Rocaz, you know what I'm saying, rapping. You know what I'm saying? He had went through like a whole hiatus, bro. Like nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Everybody thinking this nigga just strung out on what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nigga used to weigh like 400 pounds. Now the nigga like 120. No. I swear to God, bro.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I was 416 pounds. Now, I went through a mental break.
Bro,
I wasn't taking my medicine for too long. Too much personal stuff happened. Ended a 10-year relationship, all types of stuff.
Dude was
and I was going through some shit. And pretty much I worked out and dieted and lost a lot of weight. Because I walk everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
With him,
I take public transportation. That's how I lost weight.
So with him being out the circle, and like the last thing I'm really remembering is him being so fucking big, and then like he just cast himself away from everybody. I understand it now.
It go back to what he was saying with isolation and solitude.
Dealing with
That's where I found myself, learned to love me before I go out, fight my anxiety. I used to be one of them niggas or people who couldn't go into the store by myself or go out by myself. Now I go everywhere by myself and I'm in myself. Like I know I mean no harm and you get comfortable with yourself. You need isolation and solitude. That's how you figure yourself out so you're not stealing someone else's personality. Right. So when they're not there, you can't live.
Yeah.
You know? Bro. And like with me and with me knowing who he is, you know what I'm saying, and knowing what he's capable of, bro. It's just like out of my love for him, I was like, you know what, bro? Let's do this.
The same thing.
What you want to do?
Let's be real though. Let's be real. Waiter didn't want to waste his time because I'm sorry, I was an unreliable person. Okay, that's why at first. I mean, he always been looking out for me. He's the reason why I do this.
He is reliable.
He the reason why I do this. Like he always look out for me. But there was a point where everybody had to fall back because I was unreliable. I couldn't even trust myself.
Right.
I was unreliable.
Fucking clones and shit.
I went to a psychotic break. I was unreliable, and I was Rich Carton and everybody. I was running off on everybody. You know, I would need to borrow some money, and then I was in a messed up state, man. Like situation.
Like 400 pounds. This you,
bro?
Yes, 416 pounds, swollen, fat, big sprint, like huge. Okay,
big sprint,
and I was in the sunken place, so to say. Everyone's familiar with the sunken place. I was in the sunken place, and then, like I said, I came out of it. Found myself through trial and error and getting back up. Every time I fell, I got back up, kept trying. I'm still be falling, but you gotta get back up. And like I said, him and Wapo came through, and this is what I do now.
Nigga, that's some real shit.
No, the motherfucker was fake.
These are real friends, like real. I don't even call them friends. I call them brothers. Like when we don't talk to each other, we may talk shit like that. These are my brothers. Like that's how I look at them for life. Him and Wapo for life. Like brothers. Like even if something bad happened, I know we gonna be good at the end of the day. You know, this is how it is.
He said something. He said he was begging for money. Now fuck that. The nigga still hit me up every now and then. Hey bro, you got it. And I thought if I got it,
it's for services.
Nah, I don't give a fuck.
It's for services. You know what I'm saying? It's for services. Like help shoot or something like that. Nah. I'll tell anybody anything. I don't get ashamed or embarrassed unless like I act out of character on something. Everybody go through hardship. Yeah, damn right.
It's all good,
I was panhandling like 3 weeks ago. Okay, I'm still in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Right. I panhandled 3. He brought the message up. That will be.
Bruh, Cookie Crisp.
Oh shit, what picture is that? Oh yeah. That's how big I used to be. Oh, that's Sitdown. Wait, you talking to Tobias? Or Sitdown? That's him in the picture? I'm that Hey, that's crazy. Send me that. But nah, that's not even it though. That's not even it. I was bigger. That's me at 3-something. That's me at 3-something. You ain't seen me big. I mean fat neck, big. I mean you look small. I was big. No joke, bro. Like I was big.
Nah, bro.
Because he's tall.
You're healthier than I was though. You look healthier than I was. I wasn't healthy. Like you swole. I could tell you got muscle. You swole. I won't, man. Like I was just like all over.
For no reason.
Yeah, but I lost weight, exercising,
that's what's up,
and walking everywhere.
When was this?
Pretty much.
You ain't put the 10-year challenge up?
Nah, man, because I don't got no pictures. My computer fried. That had all my memories since I was a kid. That shit fried. I still got them, but they're fried. They sitting up there fried in the closet.
That's what's
I got
up,
you know the box joint?
Yeah.
Fried.
I
got terabyte drives fried. USBs fried, but all my old stuff, they fried up. There's nothing I could do with it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, like I said,
hit that enemy character change.
This nigga came through, man. Him and Wapo came through, and I thank everybody. You, the Peso family, you for helping out with support. You know, y'all for letting me in here, helping me out with support online. Because sometimes people, I never met you. You know what I'm saying? I seen your interview. I met you online. I never met, but we communicate online, and he looked out. I shared some stuff from him. He shared some stuff from me, and that's like what you need to do. People are so like, I don't need no features. Fuck the other side, all this shit. They don't want to link up and work because you never know, man. Just speaking to someone in the same situation as you or been through, just work. Especially if everybody trying to do the same thing from the same area.
And
even if
that's the problem. Like
man, there's an op over here.
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
Cut that out. Niggas need to get out their situation. Like Swishahouse did in that one music video where it was all out there. Or DJ Khaled brought all these people together and shit and had like 12 hot niggas in one track.
I get.
People need to come together.
I get working with
you know
everybody.
What I'm saying?
No,
slingshot.
I do get it.
Slingshot. Everyone hold on. Slingshot instead of crabs in the barrel.
But at the same time, you can't work with everybody.
Yeah, true. Because some people don't want to work.
You can't. It just is what it is. We want to. Everybody has this idea. They want to bring everybody together in the bird. It's a beautiful fantasy.
14 years experience, right?
Bro,
I got so many questions. Like for real, you said 14 years.
Yeah, bro.
Golly.
He's not going crazy.
What's I want to like ask like what's the worst and then like what's the best? Like
the best and the worst. Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like best and worst situations you ever seen with 14 years experience in this journey.
Some crazy ass shit.
Man, I say
unprofessional ass shit.
Bro, some of the best moments within this time was experiencing growth.
Right.
Of one
nigga
thinking,
thinking.
you know what I'm saying, you're going hard like me. Like I was rapping, but I was running the studio, you know what I'm saying, high school, niggas all in my mama crib and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I stopped doing that, picked up the camera, and everything kind of felt new, just experiencing new shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just for me picking up the camera, just being able to meet and mingle with celebrities, you know what I'm saying? Now these motherfuckers talk to me, you know what I'm saying? And just being able to travel across the world and all that other type of shit, yeah, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your eye on the prize and just understanding who you want to be as a person and where you want to take yourself based off of what you think. Yeah. Now, those good moments are the times you have to cherish because, you know, in between time, the fuck shit happens.
It happens, yeah.
And what I mean by that is understanding your own system of faith, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of times, like, there's like to be honest with you, like a period right now in my life where I feel lost. You know what I'm saying? And this is like...
And you 20...
I'm 27. Okay. About to be 28 on the 24th. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel lost. And this is like for the fact of like, yeah, I know I'm great at what I do. But it's like now at a point in my life is just like, but what do you really want to do? I can keep shooting for good. Yeah, I know I'm good at shooting, but maybe I don't want to shoot no more. And then I deal with the fact of spending 14 years doing one thing. If I was to stop, what the fuck would I do, bro? This is what I do. And that thought right there is scary alone because it's like you don't want to be like 30-something years old. I know what the fuck you want to do. You see what I'm saying? So it's literally the balance of thought, bro. Like,
right.
I see production company, you know what I'm saying?
And, you know, I have a production company, bro. You know what I'm saying? I work for myself full time. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Full time. It's hard. I love it, but it's hard. But it's literally at the same time when people see your value and you understand your value. And then let's just say somebody wants a video, right? Mm-hmm. Hey man, what you trying to shoot a video for? I'm tired of throwing out numbers. It's like, what's your budget? Yeah. And then for the fact that I know that they're not going to be up to par or willing to provide what I ask, it's like, okay, what am I really doing here? Mm. Do I need to leave from this area? Or do I compromise myself to accommodate other motherfuckers?
I feel
for me, me and him go back and forth with this shit all the time with just this. Like, do we charge? Do we not? For me,
I think you should charge.
Why for real, dog, it's a business at the end of the day. Like that's.
But think about it like this: I charged you, didn't I?
That's a fact.
You was willing to pay.
That's a fact. That's
so
true.
What's the problem with not charging other motherfuckers?
Quality.
No, fuck that. I don't care.
It don't matter.
Do you not believe in
services? Equipment, camera costs,
you know what I'm saying?
Gas,
you got to rent this room, right?
My experience, what I paid for my degree to do it.
You said you wanted to be financially good.
So because I think they could, like I said.
Nah, you can think big.
You can look out. You can look out all you want. Is they looking out on the same?
But yeah, they do actually in some way. This is my argument. I argue this shit.
I'm gonna tell you what what you're about to say. Mm-hmm. I already get it. Mm-hmm. You're trying to build something. Mm-hmm. I get it. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean you don't get paid for it. True. Because I'm gonna tell you right thing, when people know that there's some free shit, they're not gonna appreciate it as more. Exactly. Just think about it like this, bro. Like if somebody gave you some free shoes, oh, you good. But nigga, like
shit every day.
You every damn day, they not gonna mean as much. But nigga, I bought some shit.
$500
in the back of your head, it's gonna be like, damn, this is good, this is fresh, but somebody got it.
Because you made.
But when you drop it, you gonna be like, I got this. Yeah. Like I earned this, I spent this, I made this off my strength.
See what?
You know.
Do I? I don't got cigarettes.
You need cigarettes?
You know what I'm saying? You made this off of your strength, not someone else, so no one can try to play you or nothing like that. It's just stuck in us that way.
My thing would be like, I don't feel like they'll be like I'll be able to get like too many interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like with people.
That's how I was at first. They forced me to start charging, and it works. Okay. Even though I charge too low, and they still think so, but it's still building up. Like at first, I didn't know how to approach people. Like, yo, you know, I got to start charging. You seen I was doing them.
Yeah.
But him and Wappo was like, you know, they slid me bread for some of the ones I did because people pay. And then I just started charging for my stuff. And that's just what you got to do.
I've been
you got to
there.
believe. If you don't believe in yourself, someone can't believe
I've been there
you.
and just not getting paid for the shit, bro. And it's just like, yeah, you looking out, but it's like, you know damn well in the back of your motherfucking mind, you sitting there like, damn, yo, I could at least charge something for this.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, it's just like, we got to get out of the habit. And I'm even speaking for myself. We have to get out of the habit of trying to literally please the world, bro. We have to take care of ourselves, bro. Like my mom would always tell me growing up, you gotta be selfish.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there thinking like, who the fuck want to be selfish, bro? Like I don't have a selfish bone in my body, but it's just like as I got older, I started to understand what selfishness was, bro.
Yeah.
Taking care of self. You know what I'm saying? Like we got, you know what I'm saying? You guys have this What's the Next podcast joint. In order to get it to where it gotta go, you know it's gonna take some bread. Mm-hmm. So where should the bread come from? Yeah, you can invest your own money, but if niggas ain't paying, it's like we just keep dumping money in this joint. Just charge something. Just something, bro. Like for real. Like honestly, bro. Like niggas was mad as shit. I was telling them I'm charging 150 for a motherfucking interview, but I appreciate the ones that invested because it's like okay, for somebody to invest in me, that lets me know that okay, something's working, and then I have to return that respect.
You can do it. It's worth it.
The reason why I did that
it.
was because I seen the quality. Now, me, I probably wouldn't pay for a lot of shit. But if it has like quality, like then I would pay for it. But with me, I'm thinking like bigger picture. So like, if we get followers and we get more followers than we have and more views, then yeah, of course I'm gonna charge and shit.
Understood.
And also once we make the move into the next venue and shit that we're gonna be in, then I'm gonna charge because
but you don't.
I have to, you know what I'm saying?
You don't start charging. You know what I'm saying when you get there, goddamn it. You got to start charging now, so when you get there, you know better how to price your shit.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because my thing is like, just imagine if everybody, let's say you charge $50 for these joints.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Just something slight. How much did you do today?
4.
Yeah. Well,
All right, now you would have made $200. You didn't have. Doing some shit that you'll do for fucking free. Now think about it like that.
That's true.
You can get paid for some shit that you know you'll do for free.
Now would they have came if it was $50?
Fuck who wouldn't? Fuck
Make
it.
it 30.
Nah, fuck that. You get the motherfuckers that's gonna come and pay $50. Because you gotta, if it's a business nigga, you think motherfucking McDonald's gonna, oh man, we got a sandwich.
McDonald's don't give a fuck. They took away that dollar menu. Every time
you
I
see
go
what I'm
there,
saying? You know how
it's
convenient
$2.
it was $1.09.
I'm like, man, are you serious? What happened to the dollar menu? They got the dollar menu up, just a cup on there. Like, what the fuck? That's the only thing.
That's how you know who's serious. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, if my man sold picks, you see what I'm saying? I'm just saying because I heard it earlier. But if he sold picks, bro, like to niggas that had a fro, bro, and niggas bought.
You gotta realize you need money to end this. This is money. It's 10% what you do.
I have my ways to get money. I go back and forth with my best friends about this all the time. I have my ways to get money, but with me, it's long game. Like I've set myself up to where I can be able to do this, but like
understood. And I know time running up, but think about it like this: you may have ways to get money. You know what I'm saying? But what about him? What about him?
That's true.
What about me, yo?
Look. When you out there panhandling for 12-hour shifts, 4 nights a week, you gonna start charging.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
For sure.
That should be the motivation to charge. Like, don't be. You seen how my quality looked and now how it look now.
Yeah.
You just gotta charge, man, and believe completely and pray. That's all I did.
Just to close that out, bro. Like,
that's all about clientele.
Yeah. And referral. I met people who paid through meeting people and then meeting who they know, and then people, hey, I want one. And that's how it started working.
I got a plan, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Plan, yo.
They gave a good
you
report.
fuck in that good circle, you're gonna have, you know what I'm saying?
Good business.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a plan, but I'm gonna tell y'all off the camera and shit. I don't want to.
We on camera?
Whatever. The mic. Fucking mic. Yeah.
Hey, I act like, the way I look at life, I'm always on camera and always on mic. That's how I treat life, and that's how you stay solid, you know? So you don't be fronting behind closed doors.
Right.
Just believe, bro. Just believe.
For sure. I appreciate that, bro. For sure. But yeah, this What's This podcast, and yeah, we out. Oh yeah, plug in your shit, man.
Oh yeah, at Oh, plug in what? At Big Spirit. What we doing? At Big Spirit. At Fire. I already did this throughout the interview. I always advertise. Let him do it.
It's mainly a waiter, AYEWAITER.
That's the only one you need, really.
And like you said before, the CHLN Network, CHLN NETWORK, bro. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that shit.
Oh yeah, we out.
Yeah.